Alright, what is up guys? It is Unnatural Noah here, and today we're going to be talking about how to create your own Zone Wars map in Creative. Alright, first thing you're going to want to do is walk up to your portal. You're going to walk up to this, click square for PS4, and then you're going to click New Island. So there's all these different islands to create. And you can choose all these different ones, stuff like that. I'm gonna choose this one, and you can name it whatever you want. This one we're just gonna name Zone Wars. Alright, so once you're in the island, whichever one you chose, the first thing we're going to talk about is getting the storm. So you're going to want to go into Devices, and if you scroll down, you should find Basic Storm Controller. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to put this in the middle. So the middle's over there for this. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to put it like right here. So once this is in, you can change the settings. So generates, just leave this at yes. Now the radius, 200 meters I found is like the whole map. And I think a good starting one is either 50 or 75. End radius, you want it to be 0. And for my personal preference, I would do 5 tick. Move delay time, none. Move direction, rotation. All this stuff is fine. Move time, keep that at 1 minute. So now if we go into a game, start the game. As you can see, we're in the storm. And you can put it in the middle so you don't spawn in the storm. But right now I'm just doing this for demonstration. So now you have a zone. And like I said, you can make it bigger or smaller. And yeah, so now let's add the guns. Alright, so once you've gotten back into the... Alright, so once you've gotten out of the game, you figured out that storm's working, you're going to want to go to like the very edge of the map. And you're going to want to spawn in Team Settings and Inventory. So what you need to do if you're in water like this, build a stair, and then a floor, and then you'll be able to put it down. Now this basically is the weapons, so that you don't have to loot or anything. So what you do is you can go to your weapons, and let's just say you wanted to put in a scar, a heavy, a boom bow, and a rocket launcher with chug splashes. What you would do is you go over it, you drop them all into this, and now look. They are all, when they all go like this, that means that you will spawn with that. Now, if you don't have infinite resources and infinite ammo on, which I suggest, you can go to consumables, get ammo, just get a bunch of it. 500 of each material, which is only one click. And then you can go over to play and drop all this stuff. Okay, so now it's all gone in. Now if we start the game, you will see that right here I have spawned with the weapons. I have the SCAR, shotgun, boom bow, RPG, chug flashes. Now, right now, you can see that I have infinite ammo on, or infinite resources on. So, you can leave it on that. So as you can see, you can, these settings, spawn limit, you want it to have 1. Total rounds, you could do however many you want, but for this example, I'm just going to do 10. End game on match point win, no. Leave all this. Time limit, you want to put at none. Win condition, most score wins. Eliminations to end, off, off, off. Last standing ends game. Now this is important because once you turn this on, the last person alive, the game will end. During progress, you want spectate, spawn pads. All this is the same. Now, for this settings, you can have all this at default. You can change it, mess around with the fog and stuff. Targeting shields, I like to put at 100%. Now, infinite ammo is off. And if you want infinite resources or infinite ammo, you just switch this to both on. But for this example, since I put resources in the settings and inventory plate that we just put in, I'm going to turn this off. Maximum building resources 500. So just leave all this. Now, eliminated players' items. If you want to keep, that's fine, but if you want them to like drop their items so that you could have like, if you use one of your chug splashes, you could pick theirs up, that's fine. Fall damage, you can turn that on or off. That's just a personal preference. I like to turn glider redeploy off. Player names and locations, you can leave this on team only, but it's more fun because you can see everybody so that you don't have to track everyone down when it's on always show. Now, health granted for elimination, I usually put this around 100 or 200. So let's do 100. Now, you can give them mats, but I don't think you should. So yeah. Now, this is important if you want to see your eliminations and everyone who's winning. So gamer winner display time, 3 seconds. Game score display time, turn that to like 5 seconds. Round winner display time, 3 seconds. Round score display time, 5 seconds. Okay, so this scoreboard tiebreaker 1, eliminations. Second one, assists, and third one, eliminated. Show cumulative scoreboard, yes. Just leave all this as default. And that is it. Now the last thing you have to add is spawn pads. So some Zone Wars, if you've ever played before, you spawn in boxes. So some Zone Wars, if you've ever played, you spawn in a box like this, and then you have to break out. But so you can do this. What you do is you do this, and then you can just place a floor, go into devices, player spawn, and just put that down. And then what I found is if you hold triangle or Y, you can select these things by right on the D-pad, so you can select. So if you're going to do this method, you have to put in the spawn pads later. So you can select this, select this. It's easier selecting the whole box. And then you click copy. And now I have this box. And I can put this over here. And I can spawn a bunch of them in. And then what I can do is I can just edit in really quick and place this. And then you just reset this. And boom. Another thing you can do is just place spawn pads on the ground and on buildings or in the water and stuff. So that's just a preference. And that's about it. So let me show you. As you can see, I spawn in the box. I'm in the storm, which you guys can change the storm circle so that you're not in the storm. I have 500 mats. I have the ammo I put in, chug splashes, everything. So that right there is how to make your own Zone Wars. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and leave a like if you enjoyed.